How's it going there, YouTube? I hope you're all having a great day today. What we're going to be doing in this video is a camera test, several different camera tests on the Google Pixel 8 Pro for video recording and photos. So to start off, we're going to talk about the specs of the cameras a little bit. Let's start off with this little guy here at the top, which is the front-facing camera right there. Nothing too crazy about the front-facing camera. It's just a 10.5 megapixel dual selfie camera. But otherwise, on the back here is where most of the action, if not most of the popularity, is going to be focused on. Let's go over the specs of the rear-facing camera. We have three cameras on the back, excuse me. One is a 50 megapixel wide camera, another one is a 48 megapixel ultra wide camera, and then a 48 megapixel telephoto camera. For video recording, the rear facing camera can record in 4K either in 24, 30, or 60 frames per second. Otherwise, you could lower down the resolution to 1080p, and same thing, 24, 30, or 60 frames per second. Now, as far as the front-facing camera for video recording, that also records in 4K, 24, 30, or 60 frames per second. Otherwise, you could drop down the quality to 1080p as well. Those cover pretty much the basics of the camera system on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. So what's next is let's go ahead and look at some of the different tests that we took with the Pixel 8 Pro in 4K and 1080p, both daylight and night, and let you guys see and decide for yourself what you think about the quality. Also, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button to be notified when I post a new video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the camera quality. Okay, here we are recording in 4K, 60 frames per second on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Currently at a local park, and it's drying up from the rain last night. Moving a little bit fast. Let's try to move up on the shot here a little bit slowly. What do you guys think? Here we are shooting in 4K, but this time 30 frames per second on the Pixel 8 Pro. Same spot. All right, try to move up on the shot here. Move around slowly. What do you guys think? Okay, now we are shooting in 1080p, 60 frames per second from the Pixel 8 Pro. Same spot. This way you guys can see the difference between 4K and 1080p, but on the same device. Move up a little bit. Try and move a little bit slowly back. All right, what do you guys think? All right, here we are recording in 1080p, 30 frames per second. And let's move up on this shot a little bit, then move back. What do you guys think? Okay, now we are recording in 4K 60 frames per second, but from the front-facing camera. Move to a slightly different spot here. Okay, now from the front-facing camera, we're recording in 4K 30 frames per second. Here we are recording from the front-facing camera, but in 1080p, 30 frames per second. Move to a different spot. We got some people, looks like they're playing disc golf outside. So just want to make sure I don't get hit. Now we're recording in 1080p from the front-facing camera, 30 frames per second. And here we are doing a video recording test, but at night, starting off in 4K 60 frames per second. We're just gonna go around this parking lot here for a little bit and see what this looks like at night. All right, let's make a turn over here, go around, make another turn. And the windows in the car are slightly opened. Now we are picking up from the last clip and recording in 4K 30 frames per second. Before we were recording 60 frames per second. Now here's 30. Just gonna do the same circling around, to try and see the different lighting conditions. And one more turn. Now here we are recording in 1080p 60 frames per second. Same thing, just gonna circle around this little part of the parking lot to get different lighting conditions. This time we had some people turning from the other side with the bright lights on. All right, one more turn. Now here we are recording in 1080p, 30 frames per second. Let's do one more walk around here. All right, make another turn. Okay, here's a front-facing camera test, recording in 4K 60 frames per second. at night. Now we're recording in 4K, 30 frames per second from the front-facing camera at night. Now we are recording in 1080p, 60 frames per second at night. And here we are, 1080p, 30 frames per second at night. Now, sometimes when taking night shots in 50 megapixels, you may get a warning that says exposure not adjustable 50 megapixels, which means some of your photos may look a little bit on the darker side compared to being lighter. All right, based off of those tests that we did with the Google Pixel 8 Pro, what did you guys think about the camera quality? I say it definitely looks clear, but how is it compared to other phones? Hopefully that helps you guys out if you're looking to upgrade or purchase a new phone, mainly because of the camera. Maybe compare it with another phone that you're thinking about purchasing to see which one's right for you. But yeah, leave your comment down below expressing your thoughts. Well, that's going to do it for me in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button to be aware of when I post a new video. Also follow me on Twitter. Well, not Twitter, now X, which link to that is in the description below. That way you can stay up to date on any updates that I post on there, what's going on. Maybe if I'm coming up with a new video that I'm working on, be sure to follow me there to get the latest updates. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.